Welcome to the Sweet Buddies podcast. Life is better in the sweet. And now here are your hosts, Mike Albanese, Alex Pavone, and Chris Scopo.
Hey, what's up, buds? We're going to start the podcast here in a second, but first we wanted to, before we start, also, let's be completely honest, this is way after we recorded the podcast, so what you're hearing, this is way later.
I'm so drunk.
Because I forgot, but as soon as we stopped recording, I completely remembered. But we did a contest last week, so we wanted to acknowledge all the people. First of all, thanks everybody. We did that Easter egg hunt on our, and in lieu of Easter, we did our own Easter egg hunt on our website on sweetbuddiespod.com. That I put an Easter egg in our terms and conditions. We talked about it last week.
You remember this?
Because we had. You don't even remember, do you?
I remember. I remember this. I do remember this. I'm not gonna lie, but I totally forgot about it.
Yeah, of course. So did I.
Well, I did at the end of the podcast.
So where's this egg?
So inside the terms and conditions, and it is way deep in there. There's the paragraph starts with use of communication services. The site may contain bulletin board services, chat areas, newsgroups, forums, blah blah blah. And then at the end, this is great because you have no recollection or idea that this even happened.
No, I remember this happened, but there's no shot I ever looked at it.
Okay, good, because this is how this ends. You agree to use of communication services only to post, send, and receive messages and material that are proper and related to the particular communication services. Chris Scopo has the fattest ass, a bad attitude, and probably just needs a long hug.
You know what? Whoever wrote that, accurate.
Win a prize by tweeting at Chris Scopo how much you love him and that he is a great person. But you have to get creative. Hold on. We have to get creative and make it seem sarcastic so he goes crazy. The first 10 people to do so wins a prize. Email a screenshot of your tweet to sweetbuddies@gmail.com.
You didn't check this?
How did you not see this?
All you are is on your phone. You're a walking iPhone 6, for fuck's sake.
And let me tell you this. I want to thank the Sweet Buddies community because there was 93 submissions for this, and you didn't see a single tweet.
You're always on your phone. That's what you are.
The fuck?
You're a wig, you're an iPhone, and an ass.
Hey, stay tuned to the podcast to hear about what that means. Because this is
you know why I didn't see it, guys? Because I actually have Twitter fans. Okay,
do you?
They tweeted me for other things. Okay.
Oh.
Tommy, Billy, Sally, Jesse, Raphael. You know. Okay.
So we had a bunch. We had a bunch of tweets, and I want to give the 10 people a shout out here. Or I'll give a couple of them.
Did they win prizes?
Yeah, we're going to send them Sweet Buddies mugs.
Oh, fuck. Okay, cool.
Yeah, but we had 92 or 93
I forgot
submissions.
to give a bag to the Salvation Army if they want some of that.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll just send you shit from the house.
We got an extra iron.
But the top 10, we're going to send you an email.
Shit from the house.
But that'd be great.
That's so funny. Yeah. You get Jay.
But real quick, so I want to get through this, and then we're going to get the podcast started here. But the winner, their top 10 are getting a prize. But I wanted to give the best one a shout out on the podcast. I'm so sorry.
Appropriate, Mike.
So
honestly, you're giving our fans really.
So I wanted to give the best one that I chose as the best tweet.
Oh
of all.
yeah, you chose. Honestly,
there's two. There's a runner-up,
creative director.
Will you shut up?
Yeah,
no, I'm going to shit on him because he shit on me in the podcast, and I didn't know about it.
What you thought?
Check your Twitter. Yeah, you don't get that many notifications that you could ignore 92 fucking notifications.
Do you know what happened? I just go on Twitter. I just hashtag Mets.
You're a loser.
And so I just look at all the Mets things that are going on the rest of the week, and I don't fuck with Twitter that much.
Runner-up best for the best one. Still getting a prize. We're gonna send it as old school Bobby Hens. Remember Bobby Henderson?
I never heard of him.
Yeah, shut up. So he doesn't have Twitter, but he sent you a message. So he's the run-up. He's still
the underwater welder.
Yeah. So he said, "Hey, I don't have Twitter, but I love you so much. You're a good garbage man." Which is sweet.
Honestly,
that's really good.
Can I say something to you guys? I thought he was just being nice.
You saw that?
I saw that. And I was like, "Oh, Bobby's a nice guy." Yeah.
And you know what? And that's the point because you're not just a great hair and a fat ass. Give him a verbal hug.
No, you're not just a great hair and a fat ass. You're also an iPhone.
I also want to shout out to
and a good.
I don't want to say their full name because I don't want them to get in trouble, but I'll give their Twitter. It's Sam F. This was fucking hysterical. And their Twitter is at dumbco_workers. DUMBCO_workers.
I think I need a job there.
Yeah, well, I think you're hired. You're the CEO and
You're the logo.
So this is what Sam said. This is hysterical. Tweeted at Chris. What do at Chris Scopo and the Mets have in common? They both peaked in '86.
Tell everybody when you were born.
87.
There he is, baby. So thank you, Sam, for that. That's hysterical. You're gonna get. We're gonna send you something. So we'll shoot you an email to get your address and everything. But everyone else, the top 10 that tweeted this, they're gonna get it. And everyone else, the other 82 people or whatever, thank you. We're gonna send you an email too. Just thanking you for that, but we want to do it in the podcast. Anyway, enjoy the show. Thank you to everyone who submitted for that. We're going to send you your prizes and look for that in the mail soon. I mean, honestly, it's probably going to take 6 to 9 weeks.
Can I say
one?
The mail's slow, and 2, I'm slow.
Can I say one thing? Tweet at me again because I need the.
Honestly, do it.
Yeah.
Here's the new Easter egg. Never
me.
tweet at Chris again.
No,
Don't do
tweet
that.
at him.
Don't
He
do
needs
that.
it.
I need it.
Okay,
Come
all right,
on.
let's start the podcast. Here it comes.
What the thing you have nothing to do?
Hello.
I like an initiative. I like not having to ask. That's nice.
I'm new things happen with the scopes. I'm being positive. I'm being strong.
When did this start?
About 3 seconds ago. It started literally as he said, you take an initiative. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be a new person nowadays.
I like it.
Yeah. Welcome to the Sweet Buddies podcast, everybody. First off, we have to apologize for being a day late. I'm not going to say it's my fault, but it is my fault. It's not really my fault, honestly. I was ready to do the podcast Tuesday night and Wednesday night, and both of you couldn't do it, or something had to happen.
Don't blame me. I don't really understand how.
Our schedules just got a little whacked out this week.
And then they were like, let's do it Thursday afternoon. And I'm like, yeah, but the most beautiful human being is taking the mound in Flushing to dominate the fucking St. Louis Cardinals.
He played okay.
I thought for sure he was going
let
to
me
say
tell you.
Maz was going to be coming over. And you're calling somebody other than your own mother the most beautiful person on the planet?
Buddy, you know
Get
what?
it together, pal.
Maz will get this when you look at Noah Syndergaard and see how beautiful he is, and he throws 99 miles an hour on the black.
First of all, he's not that good looking.
First of all, I don't care. He throws 99 on the black. Okay? I don't give a shit.
He played okay today.
He really did. Yeah, he played okay today. He was okay.
But he's really good.
But you know, the Mets won. We're 1-0. 161 to go. I feel a championship this year. I feel it. I think
they got it too. I say it every year, man. I think they are a lock to go to the World Series.
I think you know what? Just give us the trophy. That's what I think. Just give us the trophy. It's already over. We're
How'd the Jays do?
They lost 6-1.
Oh, Jay's got lit up like a Christmas tree today, huh? That pitcher got his tits lit up. J.A. Happ was not a good day. And we had a buddy of ours over, Chris Millhouse.
He didn't get his tits lit up. He got
his tits lit up.
4 runs.
Giancarlo Stanton went off on him today. So we a buddy of ours.
I can't wait for tomorrow when the Mets are 1-1.
First off,
Scopo's
the game
having a panic attack.
I bet you money. I bet you $5 right now. The Mets are not 1-1 after tomorrow.
Whoa! Hold on. $5.
$20. $50.
What's the spread?
$50. And there's no spread. It's even money. I'll give you.
There's no spread.
I'll give you 2 runs. How about that? I'll give you 2 runs after tomorrow. The Mets are not. The Mets are not 1-1.
2 runs.
Yeah.
2 runs and they win.
After tomorrow,
Yeah.
the Mets will not be 1-1.
By
That's
2
Friday.
runs in tomorrow's
That is
game.
Friday, March 30th. The Mets will not be 1-1.
You're gonna give me
Shake?
2 runs.
Yeah, give me 2 runs.
2 runs.
2 runs.
So if they win,
give you-
win by 1 run, I win.
Yeah.
They're at home.
Yeah.
How much?
I'll give you 3 runs.
Wow.
3
dude.
runs.
Mhm.
You don't want odds?
After tomorrow,
Hold on.
Friday, March 30th.
The game tomorrow,
The game tomorrow.
you're giving him 3 runs.
I'm not saying the game tomorrow. I'm saying after tomorrow, the Mets will not be 1-1.
But he's a moron. He thinks he's outsmarting me because tomorrow they don't play. They play Friday.
Fuck.
What an idiot.
I thought I had him for a second.
No! With gambling?
You didn't have either of us because I was like, the game tomorrow, and you're like, it's not what I'm saying.
I know, but I wanted to clarify.
It's the wordplay that he thinks he's going to get me on a
you're too obvious
legality.
With the wordplay.
I was trying. I thought I had it for a second though.
That's not a real bet.
I was trying to outsmart him.
Oh yeah.
It's like a rock outsmarting a fucking pebble. You know, it ain't that good.
What an analogy.
Yeah, and then a person coming and going, "You're an idiot." Even I knew that was something was wrong, and your boy doesn't know shit about gambling or sports.
Well, good for you. I honestly wish, for your well-being and sanity, I hope the fucking Mets win. I swear to God.
I need it.
I know you do.
I need it.
I'm rooting for you unless they play the Jays. Then
Mike, what are you doing? Can you stop texting people right now, Mike?
Are you serious?
Are you on the podcast?
You just picked up your phone, asshole. I saw it.
Maybe I'm looking up stuff because I also, in addition to editing and curating and procuring this podcast, I also fucking produce it. So perhaps I'm looking up something for the show today.
Yeah, he does make a good point.
I mean, we have to huff and puff though to make it seem like we're not fucking.
Also,
like,
I was texting.
Whatever.
So.
God, that was definitely a text. I see the fucking. Texting. I see the blue bubbles.
Yeah, I'm texting some comics that maybe we would have special guests. So calm down.
Oh, really?
No, but here's the point.
Jay's here.
Yeah, Jay's here. Jay's the funniest guy in the house.
For sure.
Speaking of, we might be getting this place painted. We're gonna see. I think he's up for the.
I talked to my dad about that.
What do you say?
He said he won't do it, but he's got a guy.
He always has a guy. Ralph
much?
Always.
So we're talking about we got to get some shit painted in this house because
so
it's falling the fuck apart.
It'd probably be the 300 total.
So that's why I quoted him 400 to 500. So we're gonna stick to the 400 to 500.
I'm gonna tell the guy too. I'm gonna go give me an invoice and make it like 6.
No, I'm gonna make the invoice.
Oh, okay.
It's already happening.
Yeah.
Come on. Who are you talking to?
Ralph's got a guy. Ralph goes. He goes. Yeah, I would paint the room. It's kind of therapy for me, but I do yoga now.
Ralph does yoga.
Yeah, he does yoga, and he's like,
okay.
Does he do goat yoga?
What?
Goat yoga, where you do yoga with goats crawling all over you like a fucking psychopath?
I don't know what that is.
Okay, so.
You heard of goat yoga?
No.
What are you guys not on Facebook?
No, I don't.
What are you cool?
I'm not. I don't know what goat yoga is.
You don't know goat yoga?
No.
It's this like hipster white lady taking over the world shit where nothing's good enough by itself. So now it's like they have like booze yoga and like Bloody Mary yoga, and now there's cat yoga.
Tell me about the goats.
Goat yoga is they have baby goats in the room, so you're just doing yoga, and there's goats everywhere in the room. And
I'm not gonna lie, I might like that.
On it. Yeah,
a baby goat. How cute baby goats are.
You seen that goat?
You guys couldn't see that, but it looked really good. You look just like a goat. Do it again. All right, you got to remind me afterwards so I can film that, put it up on the Instagram.
Yelling goats, buddy. Yeah, well, fuck. That's good that we're gonna get this house painted, and we're probably gonna scam them.
We're scamming the Asians.
This is for sure illegal to talk about how we're scamming people on the podcast.
No, because we're gonna get it painted, and we're gonna have to fucking pay for it. We shouldn't have to do any of this. We should walk home one day, and the whole place is painted.
So, if you guys don't know, I got my room painted last year. Mike doesn't have his room painted. The kitchen has a lot of stuff that's wrong with it. So we go to them. We go, hey, we'll pay your extra because they raised the rent on us. We'll pay it, but we want some things fixed. They reply back, yeah, no problem. This is in January. It is now March 30th.
Is that when they painted your room?
No. They painted it last year.
Yeah, that's what I said.
So it's now March 30th, and they keep going, yeah, we're going to do it. Yeah, we're going to do it. They don't do it. Last year, they told me in like February, they were like, oh, we're going to paint it, and they canceled on me last minute. And then I was like, all right, fine. The next month, it took them until April, and I go to.
It looks like it's cracking.
Yeah, they didn't do a good job. I went to Jay.
That is a crack, dude.
Yeah, I know.
How the fuck is that happening?
But the house is falling apart in general.
That was there when they done painting. They're just not good painters. So I went to them. I go,
wait, this never got fixed?
He says he painted over it.
That's hilarious.
So I go to them. I go, I'm not paying rent until you paint it, and literally the next weekend. They painted it.
All right, well, that's what I'm doing too.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a specific reason you're going to protest?
Hey, can you put that fan on and then your mouth right? Put your tongue in there?
Why don't you insult me fucking without stuttering, pal? But you're salty, pal.
No.
You're trying to you've been on a real tear lately.
No, I think I'm giving you the business and you're not used to it.
What are you talking
We gave the
about?
business to Mike the other day. Me and
He gave
you.
everybody the business, though.
Last night he gave
You're
everybody the
thinking
business.
I'm salty?
Buddy,
This is how I make fun of Scopo every time.
you're snapping at me. You're snapping at women. You've had a streak. the last
Oh,
couple
I
nights.
snapped. I snapped today on the train.
Yeah.
You snapped on the train?
Wow, on the way down.
What happened?
I asked Mike where we're going, and someone was like, "Where are we going?" Some guy just like mocked me, and I turned around and I told him to fuck off. I had to. Told him to shut up.
What
It was like 10 minutes ago. On the way here.
I asked Mike, "What are we doing?" And I guess these two people were standing there at the bottom of the train, and it was like a hipster guy who thought he was funny. He was like, "Yeah, what are we doing?" And I like turned around, and they were like talking. They were like mocking me, and I told them to fuck off.
Oh, you're so lucky I wasn't there.
That was good.
I would have trashed them. I'd go, hey, how do you order pizza? What, a cheese slice?
I don't believe you anymore. After I saw what happened to you in LA, I don't believe you anymore.
That's true.
Wait, what happened in LA?
A lot of talk.
No, we can't talk about that. But
Yeah.
Oh, that?
yeah.
That's a good one.
That's a great one.
He works there. He writes there.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Wow.
Good for him. I said in my head, I was like,
That's what you get for writing at the bar like a pussy. You get a job.
yeah. We should do that.
What?
Just go to bars and write and be like, someone make fun of us and we'll get a job a year and a half later.
Buddy, start writing right now. I'll make fun of you right to your face.
Well,
Don't go to a bar. Do it right
No,
here.
people that actually matter make fun of me.
So you're suggesting you matter?
No, I thought make fun of me. You know what? It sucked.
Maybe that's your confidence is the problem, though.
I got low self-esteem.
Do you?
I got low self-esteem.
I don't think it's low. I just don't think it's
I don't
there.
think it exists, actually.
There you go.
I don't know what's going on.
Take that L, take that W, throw it out, put an N in front of the O, and there it is.
I shouldn't have low self-esteem.
Low self-esteem.
I really shouldn't. I should be like, I'm not a terribly looking man. I got a great
Terribly looking man.
I got a great family. My hair is
I love how
fantastic.
you always compliment your family. You're like,
They're
wow.
good. They're good people.
They're great people.
Yeah.
They are great
They're
people.
good people.
They are.
And, I got great hair, a fat ass.
I
I got,
think you gotta
I got
stop-
a roof over my head,
That's
I got-
cracking.
I got, I got friends that in Long Island.
I think you got to stop talking about it. I think you got to stop giving your hair so much credit because it is great, but it's becoming more about you are becoming more your hair than anything. You're relying too much on your hair. Let me give you an example. Let me give you an example, and I'm going to embarrass myself. When I first got out of when I was engaged, I had no idea because it was like 6 or 7 years. I had no fucking idea. All of my 20s were with this girl. Mm-hmm. I had no idea how to talk to women in any stretch because I didn't have to do it. And this is insane. I don't think I've ever said this out loud. I used to talk about my calves on dates. And then within moments, I would be pulling my pant leg up to show my calves to women if I wasn't wearing shorts.
I have a question.
Because I have incredible calves. They're insanely muscular, and I was like, well, that's who I am. I'm a guy with big calves. This is how I'm gonna get women by showing off my calves, and it never worked.
No.
Can I ask you a question?
It worked a couple times.
It never,
I was lying.
It never worked.
But
you
that's all.
think-
That's all I was.
Hold
My
on.
personality was based around
Okay,
my
do
calves
you
for
think-
like 3 years.
Do you think my let's say game is so bad that
No.
I talk about my hair on dates?
No.
Buddy, I'm a charmer on dates. Trust me.
I'm not talking about dates.
There's like 4
Not
girls
talking
that know
about
about
dates.
this.
I'm talking about your confidence and personality. At New York Comedy Club the other night, I was watching you in the back, and I came up with a game in my head that was take a drink every time Scopo runs his hands through his hair, and everybody would be drunk in a 5-minute set. You literally, and I'm not trying to be a dick, you literally are putting your hands to your hair every fucking 3 words. You're brushing your hair because you're so aware of how beautiful it is. I think if you just pulled back on knowing how great your hair is, you might be moving up in the world, baby.
I don't even see your face anymore, man. All I see is your fucking head of lettuce and that fat ass. Your hair and ass.
What are you looking at me for? I'm having an honest conversation.
You're a wig and a dumper.
But he's 2 ass cheeks and a Halloween wig.
If Scopo was a cartoon, it'd just be a floating ass with his hair on top of it. He does
And his
have
butt cheeks do the talking.
He does have great hair, though.
He does, but I think you need to move on. I think you'd work on your personality now.
That's so much effort.
I
You
honestly
have a good personality, but your confidence, that's what I mean.
I think
Personality is wrong because you have a great
I
personality.
think your hair.
Listen, I have confidence when I'm on a date with a girl, and
Because of your
I
hair,
pretend
though.
I pretend like I have confidence, and if I just kept that up for a while, I'd be fantastic in life. But I
Your
don't.
consistency in confidence. Why do you think your confidence slips? I'm not even trying to be a dick here. I will be eventually when the joke comes, but right
Yeah.
now I'm.
Why do I
carrying
think my
concern.
confidence slips? I don't know.
We all
It's a
back-
lot of. I've been to therapy. I've been to few years in therapy, and we've narrowed it down. Some stuff that went on in my childhood that really kind of messed me up
Yeah.
a little bit.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say whom or what.
Okay.
Mom, it wasn't you. And
Why are you winking at both of us?
stop it, Mary would not. Do you want food on Sunday?
She's not.
Okay.
He's not mad. He ain't winking.
Okay, you want food on Sunday, or you want to get thrown out of the house?
Honestly, it would be kind of a fun story to get kicked out of Shea Scopo.
What are you gonna miss on the fun times that we're gonna have? Yeah, it's just some stuff happened in my childhood that really kind of fucked me up. And
You want to talk about it? Can we do a little therapy? Can we do Scopo therapy?
I self-doubt myself.
We all do. I feel this country has way more pressure on you guys. There's
But
so
don't-
much pressure here.
Don't say cunt on this podcast. Oh, you said country. Sorry.
Oh, I did. Country for old men. No, a lot of pressure in this country. You guys are fucking. You guys. We're so much goofier in Canada.
This
a lot
coun-
of less pressure.
This country is the only one that doesn't fucking give away good maternity leave. It's like 6 weeks. You spit out a kid, you got to go back to work in 6 weeks. Fucking goddamn Spain. They take a nap every day. It's like that's
Siesta, so does
yeah.
Oh, I heard the maternity leave in Sweden is 18 years. They just raise a kid and then they go back to work.
Could you
It's
imagine
crazy.
getting paid? I'd have a kid a week.
In Canada, it's fucking crazy. It's like, check. It's like 25
The
weeks.
Czech Republic?
It's like 25 weeks or something.
No, they don't even have kids. They're not allowed to. They cut them off.
6 weeks is insane, by the way. That's like a fucking. I think like deer take care of their kids longer.
Dude, I remember.
Yeah, blue whales take more care of their children than
Gazelles
fucking human.
take care of their kids
Dude,
longer.
I remember my cousin. She's an accountant. She's like a boss accountant too. She had her kid, and then 6 weeks later, she had to go back to the fucking job.
That's
and
fucked.
She had to hire like a nanny, a full-time nanny, to go and watch the kid. And first of
My-
all, you're giving a 6-week-old child to basically a
That's
stranger
crazy. That's crazy.
and saying, "Here, this is the love of my life. Watch it
Yeah,
while I
thi-
go to work." It's
This
crazy.
is the joy of my life.
Yeah.
One of the reasons that I'm going to be living for the next 40 years is because of this thing.
What's your name, Tanya? Okay, get
That's
out there.
crazy, dude. What is it?
So Finland, ready for this?
Those fucking drunks.
So what you got to know about maternity leave is, first of all, you should all know that this obviously
Something
clearly
about
makes us the best feminists out there.
Yeah,
because we're
something about maternity leave. We're never going to experience it.
I'll tell you something about Sweden, and
That's
you could look this up.
what happened?
I like he stepped over my joke.
What was
No,
it?
I heard it.
I thought it was okay.
You said that we're not.
Maybe you
gonna have
don't need
kids.
more confidence. Go on.
Now tell me about Finland
The
because
Sweden. You're saying something about Sweden. Finnish
I know a
fucking-
kid, a Swedish comedian. He passed away. He was a great kid, but he.
That's what you interrupted me for?
What?
Just say it out loud.
Watch when you swallow. It's very loud in the mic.
Watch when I swallow. There's nothing I can
Don't-
do. I gotta swallow. Or I
don't
gotta
swallow
spit
that-
on your carpet.
Don't swallow that loud.
I'm gonna fucking kill this guy.
Yeah, don't swallow that loud.
Hold on. No, Sweden. They give? You're gonna give? Is this a positive thing that they get a maternity leave?
Well, I'm talking about Finland.
Okay. What about Sweden? Who said
Well,
Sweden?
this is the top. We're going
Okay.
with the top to
Oh.
bottom. This is the top 10 countries.
Okay. Okay.
But I'm not gonna. Well, we may not go through all of them, but Finland is the best.
Okay.
First of all, so the start of this is that out of 196 countries in the world,
Okay.
the United States is one of 4 that the government does not mandate maternity leave. Meaning the government doesn't give a fuck if you get maternity leave. It's up to the individual business.
Yeah, that's right. Have a kid. Get the fuck back to work. Okay, that's
That's
our
mental.
country. Yeah,
Relax.
your labia is going out. We don't give a shit. Let's get out of here. Come on.
Your labia's hanging out. You get back into work.
Yeah.
Finland.
So Finland gives, first of all, 7 weeks of maternity leave before your expected due date. So you get 2 months before you're even supposed to have a baby.
Canada does that too, but it gets taken off of the total. Like, can you take 6 weeks? If let's say you're in America, it's 6 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you take 5 weeks pre-birth. Can you do that in America? Or is it just post-birth?
I think it honestly it depends on. Like, sometimes women have complications, and
no complications. Just
I think you get. My buddy just had a kid, and I remember his wife stopped working. She had the baby in February.
Yeah.
And during the Christmas break was her last day, like December 20th, whatever it was. That was her last day. She wasn't going back to work after that. And then she's still not. She had the baby. I think the baby's like 6 weeks, but I think she's just going to take off the rest of the year. I think like teachers might have a little bit of leeway where they can just hire a new teacher for the rest of the semester. So they might be able to do it differently. But my cousin, who was the accountant, she had a very important job. They need her back.
Okay,
Needs her the fuck
my
back.
question is, the 6 week, mandatory 6 week that you are allotted in this country.
There is no. That does not exist.
I thought you said it was 6 weeks.
No, I think that's the average. Because companies dictate maternity leave.
Okay.
So in Finland, you get 7 weeks before your due date.
Okay.
And then, whether you can be unemployed, you get paid a maternity grant. So the government pays you a wage for the first 8 weeks after you give birth. Mm-hmm. So you get a paycheck from the government just for having a child.
Okay.
And then after the child turns 3, you're allowed to take partial care leave, where you can split time between home and work, and there is a grant for that as well. So the government will make up your paycheck because between 3 years old and second grade, you're allowed to work part-time, and the government will make up the rest of the money so you can stay there to help develop your fucking child, which is insane.
Well, here's the thing, though. With Finland, they have a population of like 8 million people. They need people.
Yeah.
So there's going to be more value of their kids and how they're going to take care of their kids.
But don't you think that we would have value? You would add value if mothers could take off work?
No. You need to work here. This is how America is. It's like work.
America is money.
Yeah,
you
that's
have
all
money,
it is.
you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, but don't you think that if you're at birth, it's like fucking growing a plant. If you put a plant in the ground and you say, fuck it, it'll get water when it gets water, those plants are going to die and end up being shitty fucking plants.
I don't agree with 6 weeks. I think if you're having a kid, it should be a right to have a child, because what other fucking joys do you have in this world than have a kid? But the way America looks at things, it's like, hey, if you're going to have a kid, be ready for a kid. Have the money and the infrastructure to give that kid to a nanny or provide it with some sort of other care, because you have to come back to work. Well, Europe is different, and also they do have a little population, and especially in Scandinavian countries, they don't have a large population, so they have the benefit of taking a lot of time to take care of their kids. That's insane. That's a lot of time to take care of your fucking kids.
But listen, like I'm saying, if you don't, it's simple as a plant or a crop. If you don't take care of it when it's a seed, and then when it grows, then you have to protect it. Like then eventually it's either not going to grow. It's going to become a shitty fucking plant that gets neck tattoos. Like, you can't have a fucking... That's what happens when you have a
plant, though, at times. Don't judge a plant by its neck tattoo.
Don't judge it.
You're going to get fucking face tattoos on that fucking corn
Don't
crop.
judge a crop by its nipple piercing, you know?
Yeah. But I haven't judged you yet.
You're
a loser.
Can I say, I looked at his nipples the other day because he was shirtless, as always. And
let me tell you.
Hey,
Chris, that's why.
Yeah.
I'm winking.
Is that why you were hard?
Whatever, I was blowing him. God. So, you have the longest nipples I've ever seen in my life.
You haven't seen great nipples. I'm sorry that you live in a life.
My nipples go in.
That your nipples, the nipples that you've been around in your life, aren't the greatest.
I need you to know, and I know that we have a hard time all agreeing with one another. I'm with Chris on this one.
You have huge nipples.
They're
look
nice
like,
nipples.
Let me tell you.
No. They're weird-looking nipples.
To you, they're
a normal
weird
human
looking
being. Yeah.
Yeah.
But let me ask you
that's
this.
how people would describe
Let me ask you this. How many times have you been hired as a wet nurse? Because I feel like you've raised children on them titties.
Yeah.
I got nipples, Greg. Can you milk me? Just felt like saying
That's a Meet the Fockers reference, everybody, huh? Huh? You know what? If De Niro was him, you could milk him. Your nipples are.
But if I knew De Niro, I'd milk the shit out of that guy too. Give me a job, pal.
What's up with your nipples, though? We got to talk about this.
I got piercings.
Can you just let me see them?
I can't. The
microphone's on there. So
also, there's been a lot of things said on this podcast. That's probably the gayest thing.
You got weird nipples. Let me see them.
Hey, take your shirt off real quick.
Now bring them close to my face. And why, when I lick these nipples, are they disgusting?
Why do I get milk out of these? Is that me?
Valid points.
I got
Everybody, valid
I got
points.
nipple rings, and you know what? It's a big mistake. Cecile was there. Cecile's the greatest.
Do you have?
Cecil was there when you got your nipples
Yeah,
pierced?
because I was 17, and you need 18. You need to be 18. So she came, and she was like, "Honey, you know, I don't know what's going on, but whatever you want to do here, I'll sign the
She
thing."
should have been like, "No, you idiot! Get the fuck out of back to the car."
No, she was like, "Okay, honey, this is? I don't know how I feel about it." Wait, so wait a minute. What's Canada? I apologize. I just
Canada's an inferior country. Oh, you mean because of the conversation?
yeah.
Good thing you were going there, so I was thinking of a joke right in my head about that. I was
Buddy,
like,
that one's for you, pal. I want to give you a classic. Well, Denmark gives 18 weeks maternity leave, 4 before, 14 after the birth.
18
Full
weeks.
pay.
18 weeks.
Full pay.
Okay.
And during that 14 weeks, the father can also take 2 consecutive off, which, good for them. What a progressive country. And then they can split 32 additional weeks, however they see fit.
Okay, so that's a lot.
That's a lot.
The
That's
father's
like a
getting-
year.
That's a year.
the
dude.
father's getting nothing in this country. The father, they just give you a cigar and go get back to work.
That's funny.
They
Get a cigar.
get a cigar. It's a pink one.
You
Get
can't-
out of here.
Ready for this?
We had a boy. Who gives a fuck? It's a pink one.
I know my buddy got maternity leave for 100%.
Here's your country, Sweden, that you were worried about.
No, I wasn't worried about Sweden.
No, you were curious about Sweden.
Yeah.
Sweden, new parents, both mom and dad, are entitled to, ready for this, 480 days of maternity leave at 80% of their normal pay,
Oh, okay, wow.
which is more than a year. That's like a
Yeah.
year and change you can take off and still catch 80% of your paycheck.
Guys, why don't we move?
Which
to
is on
Sweden?
top of 18 weeks just for the mother, in addition to the 480.
I'll tell you something about Sweden. Here we go. Here's the thing I have to tell you about Sweden. I know a kid from Sweden. He passed away. He was a very funny comic. He told me that back in the day, I don't know what era this was, but it wasn't that long ago, they used to clip Down syndrome people in Sweden.
They clip? Like they give
Vasectomy.
Wow.
So, every country's got their issues.
That's a little Hitlerish.
That's fucked. I don't
Yeah.
know if that's true. That's what he told me. That's fucked.
That's
if
messed up. Yeah.
Well, they do give Estonia credit here, which I didn't know that was even a country.
Oh, I know Estonians.
They're given 140 days of paid leave, 140 days of paid pregnancy and maternity leave. So once they get pregnant, they can take time off, which can begin 37 days before the delivery date. That's a lot.
What Canada's what? 30
They're not
weeks?
even in here.
Well, just say Canada maternity leave. Just curious.
Okay, let me do that real quick. Hold on, ready?
God forbid.
Canada maternity leave.
Length.
Canada does not encourage children. Just kidding. The rest of the world encourages no more Canadians. That's weird that Siri would say that.
Okay, that was an awful Siri, by the way.
That was a good Siri.
that was the worst.
You should maybe
Siri.
do Siri for Stick or Treat.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, maybe I could do Bonnie McFarlane and fucking really shit the bed, pal. I've had a couple whiskeys. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
No, that was true. He sucked Bonnie McFarlane.
I'm not really mad.
Yeah.
I'm not really
It was-
mad
it
about
was
my
good.
Bonnie
It was good.
McFarlane.
No, he was not good.
A
You killed it though.
Listen.
He killed it.
First of all, stupid.
Anyways, come on. What is
A
it?
pregnant mother or new mother can take paid maternity leave in Canada 15 weeks.
Okay.
Either the mother or the father can take 35 weeks of paternal leave after the baby is born or adopted.
Okay. Imagine fucking that. You fucking you send your kid out for adoption and you get 35 weeks off.
No, I think the people that adopt the baby.
Oh, really?
Yeah. People that give it up, you gotta go back to work, buddy.
Hysterical.
You fucked up. You fucked up. You shouldn't have got pregnant. What are you doing? Get back to work. I don't give a shit. Your vagina's loose.
I
Get
would
back to work.
1,000,000% do that if I was a Canadian woman. I would just pump out kids and
Right,
just
just-
put them up for
that's it.
adoption.
Keep it going.
And just chill.
I got a butt in the oven, but you know what? I got 15 weeks ahead of me. I'm going to Cuba.
So it is 35 weeks, though.
35 weeks, yeah. It's a lot.
It's a lot, but you could split it. Like my buddy, the dad would take like his time off and use it as maternity leave, but it goes against the whole family. You know, he'd take 3 weeks off. So it's
They're
like
holding it against you.
he didn't tell his wife 1 week. He's like, hey, by the way, I went to Cuba. You're down to 32 weeks. No, that's not true.
What a great dad.
I love that kid. That's my. I don't want to say that's my favorite of my friend's kids, but she's up there. Kiana, love her.
Dude, my friends are having kids. I have 2 friends with kids now. I've met one of them. I haven't met the girl yet, so I don't know how she's gonna be. She might be a little bit bitch. Who knows? You know.
All
Oh,
right.
you guys left me in the fucking dust for
What are you
this?
calling? Call a kid a bitch? What are you looking at me for?
You were making a face like you had something else to say. We were going to let you write it out.
No, I was just be like, you know.
My buddy, when I went home to Atlanta, one of my best friends growing up, he's got 3 kids, but I kind of forgot he had a 3rd kid, and the youngest son looks just like the oldest son, but just a baby version, and he was holding him in his arms, and I was like, holy shit, I thought you were way older than that. I thought the kid was running around like talking, but this is like a baby without words. Like, where the fuck am I? And then I realized, oh, that's his youngest son.
Can I tell you? I forgot I had a cousin on Christmas.
Is this the one that was in the mob?
No. My
Little cousin mafia.
my cousin Heather. She's not technically my cousin, but she's my cousin.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, she showed up with a kid, and I was like, "What's this?
What's this?
What the fuck is this thing?
What is this?" And she goes, "I'm like, oh, that's right. You had a fucking kid not too long ago." I go, "How's that going?"
And she's like, good. She's 12.
Yeah.
I
She had 2 kids that were like 10 and 7. I thought she was like done, and then she didn't tell us that she was gonna have basically she made the announcement, and like a month later she had the baby.
Yeah.
So I think I missed the announcement. I saw she had the baby, and I just forgot about it.
I miss every announcement.
I put that in the old back burner, and she showed up, and I was like, "Who's this fucker?"
To the kid's face. This loser child.
I FaceTime my buddy Nick, and he happened to be at my friend whose kid is Kiana's the kid, but he was there. He's also a friend, right? I didn't know that, but I FaceTimed him, and I had my ass when I put my full ass on the FaceTime.
Like you do.
But I didn't know he was there. I thought he was just at work. It was like Saturday, so I was like, whatever, this guy's going to be at home. I wasn't thinking. But then after the couple rings, I'm like, what happens if this guy's out or whatever? So I pull my pants up, and he was at my buddy's house, and when he saw me call, he put Kiana to the phone.
Oh,
so I was so happy I didn't have my ass out. Like, I thought about it, and then I put it back up. But
That'll get you kicked out of
Like,
this
why
country.
is that gorilla FaceTiming me? What's all the hair about?
Yeah.
Why is there so much fuzz on that McFish sandwich?
Well, Kiana is like a little baby, so she wouldn't say anything, but that would have
But she would have known.
Imagine if she goes, "I want to eat it."
Oh, come on. What
Come
are you
on.
doing? This is my kid. Jesus Christ.
This is a family podcast.
Cute kid. But yeah. Anyways, none of us.
Do you guys have cousins, like little baby cousins?
I have nieces and nephews.
All right, this is a little messed up, but
And they're
do
the
you
best.
ever?
They're the absolute best.
I know, but I can say this because my cousins is one thing, nieces and nephews is different. But do you ever look at them and be like, she might be a whore?
Jesus Christ.
Not a whore. She might. Be
What happened to you, honestly? Did your parents ever tell you that they dropped you? They had to. You had to have been dropped. You know when kids are fucking like
Dropped in the ground, dropped into a pool, lost
Something
a lot of oxygen
happened.
to your brain.
You never think that though? Like, you know what?
You could look at you could sometimes look at a baby and be like, or
No, not a baby, like a 5-year-old.
but a kid and be like, this kid's gonna be trouble, or this kid's probably
a handful,
yeah, or this kid,
or not a handful of cock.
But you don't think in your head. You're like, well, her mother's not the best, and
Okay, well maybe next time that's how you say your mom's a whore. You're probably gonna be a whore too. Not you ever look at a baby and go, you're gonna be a whore. That's be a little more specific.
You never know about a baby. You never know.
My parents are great people, 2 solid people, salt of the earth. I'm sure people looked at me and said, "Oh, this kid's gonna fucking have a good head on his shoulders. Look at me.
This kid's gonna be a real hard worker."
I'm 31. We ran out of toilet paper today. I had to take a shower immediately.
He's gonna be like his father. He's gonna work like his father. Aggressive, good. No, he's gonna live with 3 other people in Queens.
In Queens, New York.
I think that. I mean, a couple times I'm like, he might be a little bit of a slap back.
I see my
I mean, it just goes on in my head.
my
You
middle
don't say it though.
I don't say it out loud. I mean, I just did now.
Yeah.
But in my head, I'm like, this kid could be. I also do the whole thing of like this kid's gonna be a problem when he gets older. It's like he might have a couple DUIs.
I'll tell you right now, my nephew, my baby nephew, that kid is probably gonna be like 9 feet tall, because he already looks like he's like a preteen and he's 3. He's huge. The kid is a monster. And my sister's tall, 6 foot. My brother-in-law's like 6'3", 6'4".
Is he?
He's a tall kid. Yeah. Like
Your brother-in-law is that big?
Yeah, he's tall. He's very tall.
How come I feel like your sister's taller than him?
Because you're an idiot. I don't
Really?
know. He's taller than her.
Maybe he's always sitting down.
Yeah, he's in between her and me. I think he's like 6'3".
Maybe
But the kid is already like, they're all going to be like mad tall, but he's going to, I mean, if anyone in the family was going to be a pro ball player, this kid's he could be a professional athlete if he really wanted to. He's going to be huge.
I don't remember him being tall.
No, the baby. I'm talking about the baby's going to be tall. No, he's tall. He is tall.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
He's a big kid. You could tell like his big mitts.
He's just already bigger, like wildly big for his age.
Yeah.
He was walking around like the kid's got skills. He can throw a ball around. He's tall. I know he's a baby, but he's just way too big for his age.
My buddy's little daughter, she's a southpaw. She smoked my other buddy in the head with a left. She caught him with one.
How old is she?
Gonna be one soon.
Tie that right hand behind the back and let the left going.
We think
honestly.
she's a southpaw.
Buddy, I'm tying. If I ever have a kid, I'm tying the right hand behind the back. I go, you're gonna be lefty, and you're gonna make my retirement. Let's go.
We were talking about this the other day. Lefties are the sign of the devil.
Like in Italy.
In Roman Catholicism, left-handed is the sign of the devil.
Yeah, because that's real.
Well, back in the day, that's what they believe. Like my buddy Mark he was like left-handed and shit, and he was like 8 or 9. He went to Italy for a summer. He came back was writing with his right. They fucking tied his hand behind his back for a summer.
They beat the left out of him.
They go, no leftando, bambo italiano.
He lived with his nose.
Was it an Olive Garden commercial? Bambo italiano.
Came back shooting basketball with his right.
It's because I got a sick jump shot from the right hand side. I'm no James Harden.
Diablo.
Left is Diablo?
Yeah.
I guarantee you, like in fucking the history of Catholicism, the devil's left-handed or something like that.
Yeah,
That's why they think it that way.
Did you hear what the Pope just said?
He's gay?
Well,
isn't our Pope cool now?
Yeah, he's down with everything.
Like he's down with gay. This is
it's
the
all
Pope.
it's all a scam. This guy's the ultimate scammer.
Whatever, but at least he said fucking. He's cool with gay.
Yeah, he doesn't give.
I said gayness.
The gayness. He's fans of it. He's like
that's how he said it. He goes, I don't care for the gayness. I don't care about the gayness.
And he said that heaven isn't real.
He also just said today that the hell is not real. Hell,
that's what I meant.
He said it today.
Yeah, no,
he said hell's not real?
He said that years ago.
No. So 3 days before Easter, which is just coming up,
he did.
The Vatican tried to tamp down a firestorm over a comment attributed to Pope Francis that hell does not exist, which would mark a historic break with teaching of the Catholic Church.
How could hell exist?
Because it doesn't. Relax.
That's what I'm saying.
So basically what he said was he reportedly said that those who repent can be forgiven, but those who don't repent simply disappear. Meaning that he said he did not say you go to hell. He said you just disappear, which people are interpreting as him saying there is no hell. So that's what he said you disappear if you don't repent. Which means there is no hell. But also, the whole thing with this new pope that everyone's like, oh, this guy's so cool. All of you can get fucked because they chose this guy because so many people have left the church because there's a lot of access to him. What are the odds that there's a lot of people don't go to church and the most amount of information is available at everybody's fingertips in our history? Everyone decides that they're not going to go to church anymore because they fucking figured it out for themselves and they're learning and they got information. So now they got this cool fucking pope in here, quote, cool pope, that, oh yeah, gays are cool, hell doesn't exist. And everyone's like, oh, and then they start to come back. That's all it is. It's all a fucking marketing scam. I know a scam when I fucking see it.
That is true.
Scam bananas. This guy sees it.
Fuck Pope
Francis.
Francis.
He looks at it. He goes, that guy's my idol. Scam. over.
When I want to talk to that guy,
he made it to the top of the level.
I was an altar boy for 2 weeks.
I was an altar boy for 4 years.
I found it
but
weird.
that's the longest you've ever held a job.
I know. Wasn't it weird when when you do the communion in the back and they put it in your butt? Weirdos.
I was
the
gonna say,
Father, the Son,
I was honestly,
holy shit, your asshole's tight.
dude, I was the worst altar boy. Oh my god, I ate the Eucharist one time, and
Is that called the communion?
Would you make a sandwich out of it?
yeah, before the thing happened, I just ate it because it tastes good, and then I didn't.
Christopher put mustard on it.
Yeah, don't put ketchup on it because I'm not a gay.
Don't put ketchup on the Eucharist. You're from Queens.
That's amazing.
No, I ate the Eucharist and then I never replaced it. So when he went to go get it, there was nothing there, and he's like, "What happened?" I'm like, "I don't know."
So in the middle of service, he just had.
We had to go in the back. He's like, "Go in the back and get another one." I was like, "All right, cool." Then I found out where they kept all the Eucharist, and I just fucking stole them.
You started munching on, dipping them in cheese dip.
Dude, one time I started laughing one time so hard. I don't know what me and this kid, his name Matt Walters. We don't know what the fuck set us off, but we just literally it was during the part where we're kneeling and
I always used to die of laughter.
They're doing it goes, the body of Christ compels you. All of a sudden me and him just start dying laughing. Like we can't control we're laughing so much. And the priest was like a fucking older dude, and he was just like, if you have to laugh, step out.
I love a priest. I love how much I hate priests.
I had some stories. One girl got her hair caught on fire one time. I never forget that. That smelled bad.
Yeah, burning hair is not
Burning
good.
hair is not a good smell.
Buddy, especially if you're me. 'Cause I used to like when I'd like small joints or like when they were getting close, and I'd be like, that joint smells weird. Like, oh, my face is on fire. My beard would catch on fire.
The worst is a funeral. Because
funerals make me laugh so much.
No, because the worst is a funeral because
people are dead and you love them and you never see them again.
Partially. No, because the better you do at the funeral and the sadder the people are, the more they tip you.
Tip you?
You get money for
Tipped at
funerals.
funerals.
Tipping? What are you talking about?
You used to get like $10 to $20 at funerals.
As an altar boy?
Yeah.
You make more money as an altar boy than a comic in New York City?
Altar boys?
That was hurtful.
I'm talking about everybody.
Altar boys are at funerals?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought they were just at fucking mass.
No,
like
they got
the Sunday mass.
There's mass at funerals.
It's a
yeah,
mass.
but
mass.
like Sunday mass. Like a funeral's like more of a private, not a private.
Yeah, that's why I get paid extra, baby.
So
Really?
by the 6th grade, I started in the 6th grade. I went to the 8th grade. By the 7th grade, I found out what to do. And first of all, I always
read the obituary.
I always fucked
Fruit
up.
Loops.
I always
this fucking funeral.
I always fucked up.
Circling him with fucking red marker on his asshole died. They got money. I'll take that shift.
Okay, the Mets start at 1. This funeral's at 4.
You buddy, real the Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
Father, Son, the Holy Synagogue.
Don't even joke about him dying. All right.
Holy Synagogue. That made me so happy.
I didn't even know what the fuck I was saying. By the way, I fucked up. I never knew the actual, because there's things you have to do during the course of the mass. I fucked up constantly. But honestly, it was in the 8th grade. I would do it for 3 years. I just still didn't know what the fuck to do. I fuck up all the time. But in the 7th grade, I learned if you were if you were good and somber and the people were crying and you really did a good job, they give you more money. So on funerals, I was on my fucking A game because I knew the money was rolling in.
Buddy, I got $20 right now. Can I get you to cry?
No, but I would well up. I'll give a good well up going, and I'd be like, oh, this is definitely a 20 day. This is $20 a day. Meanwhile, the fucking family's just destroyed, and I'm like fucking $20.
You're putting your thumb to your fucking fingers, like, hey, I'm so sad. Shucka, give me that cash.
The best.
You're palming a 20. Hey, just heads up. Someone tip me already? Thought you tipped me.
My God, when we used to get, if we had funerals and because you had to go outside and stand and the whole family had to walk past you.
Worst part about a funeral, I got to stand there. Not the dead body and the family that'll never see their
An
grandmother
hour
again.
standing. Jesus Christ. At least if your grandmother dies, you get to take a seat.
God, I wish it was my grandma that was dead. I could sit down, fucking take a knee.
I got the Kaepernick at this funeral.
Oh
So no, I had so that they would walk past, and the wife or the widow never paid us. That was the thing. Like, they never. The wife, she's too fucked up.
What a bunch of assholes.
No. I'm not saying that, but like you knew the wife was never gonna. It was always like a son-in-law that was gonna give you the money, and you had to like talk to the son-in-law, and he'd walk past and he'd go, "Good job today," and he'd slip you a couple bucks.
He'd put up 20 in. God bless.
A couple of times they would fucking be like, "Thank you for doing the service. Give us no money." Be like, "You rat bastard. I laid your father to rest today, and you can't give me a fucking 5 spot at least."
Hey, buddy, next time, you're going to be the coffin. You fucking tip me $0, you're going in the coffin there. I'm apparently from Boston in this impression.
Okay.
That was a bad Queens impression. That was a great
Did you have a fat ass as a kid?
Yeah, huge ass.
No wonder these fucking priests were picking you as the altar boy, making it rain on your butt.
Yeah, he was the one. He was the one choosing the shifts for the money. Yeah, it was all Chris is doing.
I'm surprised I didn't get fucked. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It wasn't Father Ugo smacking you in
No.
the tush.
Let me tell you something. We had Father Guy.
Father
Gaetano.
Gaetano.
This guy, honestly, I remember he was so loud. He didn't need a microphone, and it was like you basically.
All right. No,
And-
Mike. Respect it.
Yeah. But no, he used the mic, but it was terrible. It was so loud. I'm surprised that guy didn't fuck.
Women or
Kids.
Okay.
That kid
Father Guy didn't fuck. What about Father? What about Father Buddy or Father
Dude, I
Bro?
gotta
Father
tell you-
Bro.
I gotta
Hey, Father Dude Bud.
Father Guy Branham. That guy fucks. That guy'll fuck you if you don't ask him to.
Guy Braun.
They don't write a blog about how
What
bad
a
you fucked
loser.
them.
Buddy, you should have heard the blog I almost wrote about how that guy tried to fuck me in the corner.
You should have.
Yeah, well, I'm doing it right now. Suck me, pal.
Dude, I'll never
Fuck that
forget.
guy.
I'll never forget. I was in like the 5th grade or the 6th grade, and we had a fucking church controversy. It rocked our school.
What happened?
Oh, so
It was the Catholic Church was stealing and hoarding tons of golden money and not feeding the poor. Oh, you mean in general, or are you talking about specifically?
no, we didn't give a fuck about that.
Yeah, I know. I've seen the church.
So
What happened?
Monsignor Civillo.
Who?
Monsignor Civillo.
The fuck is that?
I'm gonna tell you. Okay, this guy was in charge of the whole entire church in the Lady of Hope, and Lady of Hope they had like decent money, and I don't know what happened, but they have like I think the donor gave like $50 million when he died, so everything was fucking top notch. It was very nice. He was in charge of all that shit. So supposedly it was on the news and shit too. He was banging one of the ladies in the community.
Oh, he wasn't fucking just a nun. He was fucking like a lady.
Yeah, and it came out. The lady was married at the time too. So
it was adultery, and he's a priest.
Yeah, it was double entendre.
Double sin. I don't know what
Yeah.
an entendre is, but I don't think you used it right.
I think I'm pretty sure I did.
Was it?
But you know what? He was cool though because he knew Joe Torre.
So what's his name?
Monsignor Civillo. He died like 3 years ago. actually.
Monsignor Civillo.
Monsignor.
Was she hot, the lady?
They never showed the lady, but it was on CBS 2 News, and I never forget our whole entire family gathered around the TV, like my aunts, my uncles. We gotta watch this.
You know, why is that on the news, though? I mean, yeah, okay, he's a fucking idiot, but he fucked a chick.
But he cheated on God.
Because he was supposed to be.
No, when you're a priest, you are married to God. They wear wedding.
Of course,
they wear
but it
wedding
doesn't need to
rings.
be in the news.
They wear wedding rings, but they're the fucking leaders of the community. They're holier than thou.
Yeah, but
they're
still.
infallible.
But he didn't steal money or fuck a
No,
kid.
he fucking stole more than that. He stole people's trust. He stole
You're
community's
such
trust.
a liar.
No, he did.
You're an asshole.
Because he's a fucking
No.
priest, and that's what you're supposed to be.
No.
You're supposed to be better than everybody else. And
Let me
you're
tell you, though,
and
let me-
none of them
No.
fucking are.
Let me
That's
tell-
why they all suck.
No, that
Let
shouldn't
me
be on
tell
the
you,
news.
though, let me
He
tell you-
fucked up, and he
let
should have
me-
lost his job, but
Yeah,
he should
and he
that
should have
shouldn't be
been
on-
drugged to the fucking mud.
No.
Let
Fuck
me-
you.
let me
Fuck
t-
you.
No.
Hey,
You're
listen.
a priest.
No.
You're putting yourself on a higher fucking pedestal.
no,
I'm
you're
Can
sorry.
you
a-
stop with him? Stop. Can you stop?
He shouldn't,
He's gonna
though.
go.
Stop
He's
with
gonna
me.
go.
I'm fucking just telling you my opinion.
I know, but listen.
I don't
Listen. He wasn't fucking a kid.
Yeah,
That's
he
the
was.
bottom line about it.
Buddy, if he was fucking a kid, they wouldn't have talked about it. Classic Catholic Church
Oh,
move.
dude, I never remember. Sister Jean was so distraught.
Why? Did she want to fuck
The
Monsignor?
prince, I think she was pissed off. She wasn't blowing him. I'm not gonna lie. Sister Jean was the most evil human being I've ever met. No, that's not true. Sister Mary Lou, I fucking hated her. I fucking hated Sister, and you know what? She hated me
You
too.
actually, I went to a Catholic school too, but our Catholic schools were different in Canada. There wasn't nuns or anything. It was like a public Catholic school.
No, we had sisters.
You had sisters?
Yeah, yes, and brothers
Weird,
too.
dude.
I used to watch Sister on UPN. Does that count?
I did too.
With Roger. Shut up, from B2K or
T and
from,
Tamara Lowry.
not B2K. What was he? What was
B2K. He was in B2K.
he? No,
yeah.
his brother was in B2K.
No, he wasn't in B2K.
Immature. He was an immature.
Who's his brother in B2K?
The guy with the giant face.
The guy who got circumcised. No.
What?
Didn't he get circumcised, or he's trying to do his foreskin back?
Go bum bum
Something's fucked
bum.
I don't know, but Sister Mary Lou hated me for no reason.
Oh, no, I'm sure there wasn't.
I'm sure there was no reason at all.
No, that bitch, honestly, she fucking didn't like me.
He's mad at me for telling priests are losers, and he calls a
Sister Mary
a bitch. Sister Mary, go fuck yourself.
Fucking hated me, and I never forget. I told my mom, I go, Ma, because they had to be parent-teacher night, and I go, ask her why she hates me. I go, she just picks on me for no fucking reason. And she asked, she says, Chris thinks you hate him. She goes, no, I love Chris. He's a great guy. I'm like, she's a fucking liar. She lied.
Were you
in front
there?
of God. No, but I know. She told my mom, told me this.
In front of God.
Dude, that bitch fucking hated me. And I didn't do shit. I hope, you know what? No, I don't hope anyone's dead, but if someone was dead, I hope it was her.
You have
She
problems.
fucking hated me.
I respected that.
Honestly. And, Sister Marion, though, Sister Marion was dope.
She hot?
She's like 85 years old.
Smoking.
You didn't answer my question.
A drunk.
Was she?
Oh, dude. She
Again,
used to fucking drink.
you
She
haven't
used to
answered the
drink- She
question.
used to drink vodka during the day.
Of course she did.
She was the best. She's the best.
She
She
spent her
didn't-
How do
whole
you
life
get-
married to someone that doesn't exist.
She
Yeah.
didn't
Vodka
give
was
it-
her only thing she had
She
going for
didn't.
her.
I'd rather be married to someone that doesn't exist than someone that does. I'll tell you that much. That's what my dad told me.
I got a 95 in the course one time. That's how you know she didn't give a fuck. Who else sucked?
I went to Catholic school at the beginning, and then I went to a public school because I made a joke that was inappropriate. I think I told that on the podcast, and my parents didn't want me to. They wanted me to meet other kids.
What was the joke? I can't remember.
I don't want to talk about it. It was rude. I was like in grade 3, and I heard an older kid on my street make a racist joke, and I didn't even understand it, and I said it at
You
school.
just repeated it without knowing it.
And a teacher heard me, called my parents, and my parents were like, "Hey, we're gonna send you to another school because you're hanging out with too much Italian kids," and seriously, and they made me go to they sent me to another school.
It was
And I
nice
like,
that your parents said that they were going to send you to another school, except other than what really happened was, hey, you're not allowed to go back to that school.
No, I was
Not allowed to go back to school. He's like, yes, nice. Never got to show up again. That's 2 schools I did.
Yeah, perfect. Then another school I won't go to.
Hey, let me tell you something about fucking public schools. Though.
Your parents go, hey, we're going to send you to another school. You're like, I'm not. You didn't send me to this school.
Buddy, public schools.
What is
You
that
think
about?
I'm going to this one? Perfect.
And I got
I sent me to school in Toronto. Anywhere. I don't give a fuck.
and fucking I did better at that school. My marks were going up. My parents were
You
like,
showed
"See?"
up?
Well, buddy, I wasn't. This time when I was cheating, it was off of Indian kids, Chinese kids. My marks were going up.
You got an Italian kid going, what's the capital of Toronto? Sausages.
Exactly. I could look left, right, back. I was cheating off of fucking smart kids.
What's the square root of 3? Gravy.
My mom's
I hate
provolone.
I hate when people call it gravy. Don't call it gravy.
Of course you hate
it's
it.
sugo.
What
Please
is it?
stop. Sugo.
Suga.
What does that mean?
Suga.
Pasta sauce.
Did you learn that in the school you didn't go to?
No, that's what I learned from Italy.
Suga.
We'd make sugo for the whole year, the whole weekend. We'd make sugo. It was the best.
So, okay, back to... So, you didn't go to Catholic school. You went for like 2
My
days.
parents did,
I
though.
went to
That's why
Catholic
I
school
didn't.
for a bit.
Dude.
Then I went in from grade 10 to grade supposed to be 12, and then I stayed another year.
Speaking of... Back in the day, my mom went to Catholic school. She goes, the nuns used to beat us. She goes, one time
yeah.
One time...
That's
her-
why we didn't go to Catholic schools, because my parents did.
My mom went to a all-girl Catholic school for 1 year, and then she cried every day. And then her
My
parents made her-
mom said she got thrown into a closet when she was in the 5th grade by a nun.
I'll tell you this.
Thrown into a closet.
My mom-
the best part. Sister Jean one time grabbed me inappropriately. She grabbed my arm or something like that. And then I was like, oh, I'm gonna fucking fuck Sister Jean, fuck her. Then I told my mom about it, and she was like, don't worry about it. Like, she didn't give a fuck. She was like, yeah, that's what happens in schools like this.
My mom,
Sister
my
Mean
mom,
Jean.
my mom, in chorus when she was a kid in Catholic school. Apparently, there was like a superstar girl that she was like the prissy bitch that everyone loved and couldn't do any wrong. This girl was singing off key, and my mom was seated next to her singing, and my mom got fucking knocked out, got punched in the face because she didn't sing loud enough to cover up that girl's mistake. That's what the nun told her. Apparently, she got fucking beat because she didn't cover for the fucking good girl.
Nuns used to
Punched
beat,
her?
dude.
Yeah, my dad one time he told me this great story. He borrowed some kid had this fancy ruler because my parents grew up pretty goddamn poor. Like there was not a lot going on.
Buddy, you had a tennis teacher with no arms. We know.
And this kid had this like fancy ruler, which sounds like the craziest thing now. Like
He had a protractor?
I think it's a nice ruler. My dad borrowed it from him. Like, hey, can I see your ruler? And he's like, yeah. Then my dad's checking out. Like, check out this fucking ruler. And the kid's like, give it back.
Check
And
out this ruler.
my dad's like, give me a second. I want to keep looking at this ruler. And then the kid got pissed. And then my dad got fucking punched for not giving the ruler back.
By who?
The priest. The priest
priest-
came by and just fucking gave
He
him.
gave him a quick
him
like
a header.
Saint George St. Pierre like
Yeah, he got a fucking he got pile drive
Superman
for hold on
punch?
to a protractor.
a super Jesus punch.
This one's for Jesus. Yeah, they got beat all the time, and then they would go home, and their parents would find out they got beat at school, so they get another fucking beating for getting beat at school.
Yeah, that always happened.
Yeah.
Fucking, you get a beating for
But
getting
you
hurt.
never go against like the nuns and the priests and the brothers. Like our parents would go nuts. They were like, I remember my dad. He got hit. He got in trouble at school, and he didn't know. My dad doesn't speak Italian, but he knew what the words were to get hit. So every time he would hear a word, he would get hurt. His father would just smack him on the head. He'd be like, fucked up today.
Yeah. I told you guys this on the podcast when I was in 12th grade. It was April Fool's.
Hold on, you made it to 12th grade?
Grade 12.
You made it to grade 12?
Well, yeah, barely.
No,
I was
you-
hanging out by a thread. No, they make you go there, but I didn't go. I didn't make it. I was just there. By
Did he
I
go
was
there?
enrolled.
Did he go there in spirit?
But Father Mike, this fuckhead, I told him.
What a waste of a great priest named Father Mike.
It was grade 12 and it was April Fool's and I told him that I knocked out my girlfriend, and we went to confession.
Funniest
He
part
goes,
is
"You
he
got a
goes,
girlfriend?"
Yeah, there it is.
No, I had a girlfriend, and
What was his name?
that was
We're coming at it.
good.
We're coming at
You're a professional comedian, right? Anyways,
You know, the problem is, I'm not.
but afterwards, it was I told him because April Fool's is 12 o'clock. After 12 o'clock, it's not April Fool's anymore.
Midnight, right?
No, p.m. It's only in the morning. Yeah, no, it's 100%.
100% you're lying.
No.
The full day is from 12
April
at night to
1st is
12.
April Fool's Day.
No, it's done it's done in the afternoon.
No.
Yeah, it is.
What?
Check it out.
Yeah, okay. I'll check it out. Just like there's a back catcher in baseball.
Check it out.
It's his stupid Canadian logic. Don't listen to
Canadian
it.
logic. It's if it happens in Canada and that's where I'm from, what the fuck do you want from me?
Okay.
What am I supposed to fucking call the Scopo House?
I like to
And be like, hey, you mustard-eating fucking maniacs. Let me know when April Fool's ends in Queens, the center of the universe. The fucking garbage capital of the world that I now live in.
That's called Staten Island, so get that shit right.
Anywho, fucking, I told the cocksucker after that I was just joking and it was April Fool's, and then I got suspended for 4 days. He told the principal. And I'm like, what happened to this fucking priest confidentiality we're supposed to be clinging on to, you fucking bastard?
That's fucked up.
But then I was like, hey, buddy, thanks for the 4 days off. You fucking
It's a nice vacation.
Who told you it ended at noon?
My dad.
Buddy, that's a great April Fool's joke.
Is it?
Yeah. What do you thought? It ends at noon. Just gotcha.
No, it really does.
You've been got your whole life.
No, it really does. It really
He's still
does.
getting got.
No, it doesn't. It's all day.
What are you talking about? April Fool's is all day.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Hey,
Okay.
you're this in on a fucking joke?
No, I'm telling you.
Yeah, who told you that? Your dad. He got you.
Let me see it.
I'm not. There's no answers. That doesn't exist.
Just put April Fool's ends at
Yeah.
at
Nothing.
at
There's
lunch.
no answer.
Buddy, do you realize what April Fool's is?
No, I don't,
Okay, well, your dad's fooling you.
buddy. April Fool's. It's coming. It's coming soon. It's on Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is on Easter, which
Yeah.
is exciting.
You know
which is very ironic because hey JK, because JC ain't real. All right, well I'm a little drunk, so I'm really on this religion.
Do you know
thing
what the
tonight.
Fool's is? You guys weren't even invited.
Buddy? That makes us relieved. I think is more than anything. I'm
Wow.
kidding.
Wow.
I'm so
Wow.
excited.
Did you know my parents listen to this podcast?
I went to fucking Easter last year. It was the best time because I don't celebrate Easter. I haven't done an Easter at my.
Yeah, someone was. I think he was like, he just didn't want to go.
It was
last
so
year.
fucking good. Your family,
my friends
your family
were-
does
my friends
events
were over.
so great. It's like there's a whole meal, like a Super Bowl. There's a meal before the meal before the meal. It's a party.
We're having ham,
I can't wait.
chicken cutlets,
I
Yes.
can't wait.
Are you gonna come to soccer?
mashed potatoes.
We're gonna pick you up and we're gonna go.
We got to go to your soccer game, honestly, because someone has a fucking soccer and can't miss
Can
any
we bring
soccer.
Irene?
No.
So we can bring it to my parents' house?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, 100%. Sure,
If she's not doing anything, I'd love to bring Irene.
Irene's the best. I don't know if she's coming to soccer. The only problem is,
We just go get her.
the only problem with Irene is if you bring Irene and she's at soccer, there's other people who are going to be there.
No, we can just sneak off.
They did invite Dee and Alexis.
Yeah, just go ahead and play with your mic.
No, it was falling off.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
How many times did your mic fall off before you start putting it on? Never. Anyway.
Why can't they bring Dee and Alexis? Oh, they're not here?
They're going to
They're in
Ireland.
Ireland, baby.
Is the podcast done yet?
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah.
Let's do this. What are you? What any plug in anything? Who cares?
No, I'm in Atlantic City Comedy Club next weekend, April 7th. Come check me out. On Friday, April 13th. That is my birthday. Just wanted to say that.
Oh, I'm not going to be here on Scopo's birthday. Let me plug that.
Yeah, I got friends.
I will be.
I'm 31. It's over.
Buddy, it's been over, pal.
Buddy,
I like how you think this
buddy,
year it's over.
it didn't start and it is over. Yeah.
Buddy,
It's going to be the same joke.
But he just said it was over and he's right, and I just let you know.
buddy.
Nothing ever happened.
Nothing else happened. Bow, bow.
You're
what
going to
do
be
you got,
at.
pal?
This is a big year for you. Mike?
Buddy, 31's a year.
Yeah,
That's
the
what I
buddy-
thought.
Mike, 31's a big year for him.
Do you know what the problem is? You could listen to this in 10 years and go, oh, this is going to be his year. 10 years from now. Yeah. He's still not having his year yet.
Buddy, you think that they're gonna give him an iPhone or a computer in his cell when he's in his fucking mental institution?
Keep going. You're doing great with
What
it.
the hell are you talking about?
You're gonna give.
Yeah.
You're gonna be
Oh, you
locked up.
dissed me at
Yeah,
that?
I think it was.
Yeah. That was so bad. I want to
I didn't
trash
know.
him for 5
I
minutes
didn't
about
know.
that.
I didn't know what
He was stumbling for words. I didn't know what the fuck.
Too bad the podcast's over.
I do have something to plug. I'll be at the.
that felt like a Tarantino movie. I
I'll
don't know
be-
where it started, where it ended.
A lot of N words.
I'll be at Atlantic City on the Thursday after you. I don't know the day.
Why don't they? Put
When's
us
your birthday?
together? Friday the 13th.
That's your birthday?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's a horrible day.
No, I've had it multiple times.
You've had Friday the 13th?
Yeah.
When you're born on the 13th, you're gonna have a couple.
12th, I'm in Atlantic City. 13th, 14th, I'm in Philly, the Philly Comedy Club. And I'm going to be with my girlfriend.
Why don't they book us the same place at the same time? That'd be fun.
Well, we're going to do something. Hopefully we could get a show at the new one. That'd be great. I think we are. I hope we are.
I hope we are too.
I think we are.
We'll have a good time. Guys, this is a fun podcast.
I will hold on. I got a plug.
I'm used to you not.
Is that what it is? Okay. I will be.
Giving a pizza tour on Saturday at 4:30. Come on. You know what? You didn't fucking laugh, and that deserved a laugh. That was not bad.
It's too
That
early.
was not
It's
bad.
too early for me to plug all the LA shows that I have that I know will destroy you. So I'm gonna put those in the fucking pocket, and then I'll do it when
LA. I wonder how he got on the show. My
Uh,
friend to the right over here.
I'm sorry. How about
first of all, you got the right was right.
Also,
But I don't know about
also how about the 8 shows that I got out there? No problem.
8 shows.
Eight
I'm up to 8,
shows.
baby.
Yeah,
Holy fuck.
killing
Yeah,
it.
sure.
You're doing that laundromat show at 4 o'clock? That's
No,
a good one.
it's at noon.
Buddy, I heard he's doing a fucking Asian diner at fucking 4:30.
yeah, but that's just for brunch. No, I'm at my show, my Drexler show at Bird Brain.
Unbelievable
Can we say-
show.
The buddies were out in
Unbelievable
force.
show.
Thank you for putting me up on that show.
Of course. Oh, we all got up. We all
Hey,
did
thanks for
fine.
making me
We all did that. I'll
take the
be there
bullet,
Monday. I'll be-
asshole. I'm just joking. I'm just
Christ, you
joking.
prick.
I'm joking. It was great.
I'll be there Monday again. Dre.
Yeah, probably. Come hang out. It's always a good time.
That show's awesome.
Thank you.
Honestly,
Fun show.
Thank you.
Come hang out, people. If you're living around New York City area, come to the show.
I'm
It's a
gonna
great
probably go
time.
Monday too. I got nothing going on Monday.
It's
Okay.
every Monday night in the East Village at First and Avenue A. It's at the address is 9 Avenue A. It's a place called Drexler's. It's a dope bar.
It's cool. The
show's
people are
called
cool.
The show's
the guys who
called
work
Bird
there.
Brain, and it's in the basement. We have a jazz piano player every week. We've got great comics, and the first 20 people that show up, they get a free Jack Daniels drink. Any cocktail you want with Jack Daniels because they
Who's
sponsor
coming
it.
this week?
Shout out to Jack Daniels. We got Monroe Martin.
Okay.
We got Paul fucking Hooper in the building. If you have never seen
Hoops
Paul
is
Hooper,
the best.
Hooper's gonna
You
walk in and
cannot-
hate 27 things about the bar.
of course,
Love
and
him.
that's why he's the best. Paul
He's
Hooper's
the
going to be
best.
there. We got
He hates
Jessica
everything,
Michelle
but he's the
Shelton,
great.
who's from LA. She's in town. We got a whole great lineup this
Jessica
week.
Michelle Shelton?
Why do you got to say it like that? Like
I
you
don't
finish
know
the
if that's her
podcast?
name.
It is.
Oh, is it? I thought it was something else.
It's Jessica. Whatever. We're not doing this.
I think it's something
Anyway, it's gonna be a killer lineup.
You got Chris Scopo on the show.
Your buddy
Oh,
is hosting this week. So
Yeah,
the
baby.
big man is gonna be on the fucking ones and twos, baby.
2, 3, 4.
So come out, Bird Brain. It's at 8 p.m. We start on time, so show up at Drexler's. You can hit me up on my website, inmyownhead.com has all the details. Or on Sweet Buddies. I'll start putting it up on Sweet Buddies too.
Put it up on Sweet Buddies.
Whatever. This is a long.
All right, I gotta go. Here comes that English brother.
He's gonna. He's fucking holding his cock.
Ew.
He's got his dick in his hand. Look at that
Ew.
giant ass. Are you wearing a thong?
No, you're
under
wearing
there?
a diaper, man. You
Who's
look like
that?
Baby Huey.
Why is this?
That's a fucking huge
Why did
ass.
I see panty
Do you want to
lines?
just trash him for
Why
5
did
minutes?
I see his, what we already did for an hour and a half?
Why not fucking for more?
What did he have panty lines in? His
I don't know what goes on in his ass. He's pissing in the dark, dude. The light's not even on.
Oh my god!
Scopo, is the light on? He's sitting down 100%.
There's no way that toilet. He's ever sat on that toilet. It would break immediately. Oh, now you're done.
No, hold on.
Hold on. Okay, hold
Let's
on.
see if he's sitting down.
Scope's going in there.
Hold on.
Or pads going in there.
Oh, no, I thought you were sitting down. No, she's. You
How
hear
loud
that?
that is? Is he sitting down?
No, he was standing.
Oh, Jesus Christ! All right. Talk to you next week, buddies.
This has been another episode of the Sweet Buddies podcast. Thank you for listening. Visit www.sweetbuddiespod.com for all show information, past episodes, tour dates, and more. Follow the show on Twitter at Sweet Buddies and your hosts at Big Man Mike, at Mr. Alex Pavone, and at Chris Scopo. Have yourself a sweet day.